Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of the Detroit Tigers franchise on MLB The Show 20. We are really getting down to the end of the season here. Our 82-73 Tigers still hoping to make the postseason, so drop a like for them. Subscribe to the channel if you are new and for the love of franchise content, as that is all we do here. And as you can see, into this series against the Cleveland Indians right away, and the Indians take a 1-0 lead in the 7th inning as we do a quick manage here, a little bit sped up for you guys. We have a lot of quick managing to do to the end of this season. We lose a 1-0 game. Shane Bieber goes a complete game in that one to shut us down. So now into the second game of that series against Mike Clevenger, who's pitched very well all year. You can see he has a 15-5 record. Over a 4 ERA, though, we hit him a little bit here in this game, get a 1-run lead in the 5th inning. We are trying to hold on to that. We give up one in the top of the 8th inning. They tie it up. It goes into extra inning. Richie McGowan on second base. We load up the bases, and we get the walk-off. Tariq Skubal with 4 1/3 innings of very nice relief. Now we move into the third game of that set. Aaron Civale on the mound. He has been a very good pitcher for them as well, but Casey Mize has played well for us since coming up to the bigs. We are up 2-0, make it 3-0. Joe Jimenez to close it out, and he gives up a couple runs, but he does close out the game. So now a chance here to win the series 3-1 against the Indians. Otherwise, it is just a 2-2 split. We are down 2-1 even after a solo shot in the bottom of the 5th. We got 2 on there, and we couldn't bring anything across the plate. Michael Fulmer, the pitcher for us, we bring in Clase. He actually gives up 2 runs, and the Indians will get the split behind Carlos Carrasco's good pitching. So now we go into the final series of the year. We get a 2-run shot in the bottom of the 5th here against the Royals. Richard Lovelady, gotta love that name. We're up 2-1 going into the 9th, and Jimenez will close it out for us. However, Miguel Cabrera hurt for pretty much the rest of the year. So we go into that second game against the Royals, trying to make it 2-0 against the Royals here in this final series. Hopefully maybe pull out the sweep at the end, but we're up 1-0 right now. A solo shot there for the Royals, and then they score another run. We get 2, though, in the bottom of the 8th. We end up winning it 3-2. So a chance to sweep to end the season here against these Royals. Trevor Richards going against Daniel Norris, and it's a 1-1 game. A lot of very, very close games in these managed games at the end of the year. They get a solo shot in the top of the 9th, and we get a run in the bottom of the 9th to keep the game going. We're into the 11th inning now. A chance to walk it off, and a walk-off grand salami sandwich for Justin Turner. You'll love to see that. So here are the final records for the season. Yankees, Indians, Twins going to make the playoffs, and the Astros as well. And you can see there will be a game 163 between the Angels and the Athletics. Phillies and Braves make it out of the East. The Cardinals win the Central, and the Dodgers and Diamondbacks in the West. Braves and Diamondbacks will duke it out in the NL Wildcard. So first order of business is to see who wins this game between the Angels and the A's, a game 163 in the American League. Griffin Canning on the mound for the Angels, and Jesus Luzardo on the mound for the Athletics. You can see the lineups here. Some tough guys to get out. Willie Calhoun, Matt Olson, and Matt Chapman in the middle of that order for the Athletics. And, of course, Trout and Ohtani going to be hitting, along with Rendon for the Angels. Here's Griffin Canning, a 13-5 record, a 3.38 ERA, and he starts out this first inning with runners on the corners, and Olson going to get the hit through between first and second to bring home the first run of the game. Jesus Luzardo, an 18-9 record for him, a 2.63 ERA and 1.17 whip. Not a bad year at all for Luzardo, and he comes up throwing. He gets Collins to strike out right away. Canning in the top of the 3rd facing Willie Calhoun, and that is absolutely smashed out to right field. A solo shot, Calhoun's 27th homer of the season, And now with the bases loaded, another chance here in the top of the 4th for the A's. This one is hit out to right. That's going to be caught, but the tag-up chance, the throw home, not in time. And the Athletics up 3-0. Still with 2 on. And here's another chance for Willie Calhoun. He hits one up the middle. That is going to be a nice hit up the middle and possibly bring one home. They get him at the plate, though. Allen's gunned down at the plate. It'll be 3-0 still. We go top 5, and look at Matt Olson. He had the hit in the 1st inning, and he has a bomb out to center here. That thing is absolutely smashed. 42nd homer of the year for Olson, giving the A's a 4-0 lead. Here in the bottom of the 5th, the Angels trying to get on the board, and this one is just going to go over the center field wall. And that is Daniel Palka's 18th homer of the year, giving the Angels a chance here to maybe come back. Taylor Cole coming to the mound. 6-2 record for him, a 5.54 ERA, not the greatest. But here's a hit out to left field, and this one is gone. A 3-run jack for Laureano. His 25th homer of the year gives the A's a 7-1 lead. That'll bring in Jake Diekman and his 2.92 ERA on the season. And he is going to get the strikeout to end the bottom of the 8th. He gets Fletcher there looking. Jose Suarez coming in for the Angels, a 6.18 ERA. He's had a lot of trouble against lefties. And here he is facing a lefty in the top of the 9th. It's Matt Olson. And here you can see why he's having trouble with them, as Olson over the wall. Another bomb, his 43rd of the year, his 2nd of the game, giving the A's an 8-1 lead. Going to be tough for the Angels to make a comeback. Richard Blyer coming into the game to try to end it. 4.36 ERA for him. And here with actually 2 on, runners on the corners here, he gives up the hit up the middle. That's going to bring a run home for the Angels, making it 8-2. But with just 2 outs to go here, Collins going to strike out, now just needing 1 more out, and J.B. Wendelken coming to the mound with a 3.99 ERA. Been very good against righties, not as good against lefties. He gets to face a righty and Encarnacion, and he gets him looking at the high and inside heat. And 95-mile-an-hour pitch going to secure the win. Griffin Canning will take the loss after just 3 1/3 innings pitched. Jesus Luzardo pitched 7 innings of strong baseball, and Matt Olson with the 2 home runs, 3 for 5 on the day. So that officially ends the 2021 MLB season. We do not make the playoffs. You can see your bracket here. It is the A's and the Twins going at it, but here's the NL Wildcard game. The Braves at home taking on the Arizona Diamondbacks, and right away Mike Soroka's in a little bit of trouble. He gives up the gapper right there all the way to the wall. That is definitely going to score the first run of the game for the Diamondbacks, and Marte looking good right off the bat. So 1-0, and still nobody away here. This one is hit deep out to left. That's going to be caught for the first out of the game. And then the easy tag-up is going to make it 2-0 Diamondbacks. So here looking to pull off this upset on the road at Truist Park. Here's a hit, and that one not going to get past Freddie Freeman, but he throws it over the second baseman's glove. And that error is going to cause another run to come home. It is 3-0 right away on Soroka. Just 1 out gotten so far in this game. This one's hit out to right center field, drifting over and making the catch, but another tag-up situation gives the Diamondbacks the 4th run of the game. Zach Gallen, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks in this one, a 3.09 ERA and a 16-5 record, a 136 whip. He's been pretty decent for them. Tucker Davidson coming into the game for the Atlanta Braves already here in the top of the 5th inning, and this one is not going to get through. A brilliant play at shortstop, and the double play ball prevents any more runs from coming through. So here, there's a bomb out to right field. It is slicing, but it will stay fair for Adam Duvall. And that solo shot is going to make it a 4-1 game, possibly providing a glimmer of hope for the hometown fans. And look at this! The very next batter, Travis d'Arnaud, formerly a rival with the New York Mets, provides a little help here for the hometown Atlanta Braves with a solo shot of his own. Back-to-back dingers in the bottom of the fifth makes it 4-2 now, cutting the Arizona lead in half, and that will bring in Riley Smith, who's had a 4.85 ERA and a 1.53 whip. Not the greatest season. He's got bases loaded, and he gets the strikeout. A little bit frustrated there. We got a frustrated man at the plate. Now top of the eighth. That is jacked. That is absolutely lifted to deep left center field and absolutely roped by Escobar. That is gone. That will increase the Diamondback lead to 5-3. Make it a little tough here. Marcus Semien hits the solo shot here for the Braves, and that's going to make it 5-3. A 2-run lead once again for the Diamondbacks. Here with the last chance, it is Ronald Acuna, and the young man just couldn't get it done when the Braves needed him the most here in this game in the bottom of the ninth inning. Soroka takes the loss. Riley Smith gets the win, and Archie Bradley with the save to move the Diamondbacks into the NLDS. Huge for them. Escobar, the player of the game. So now we'll go into the American League wild card. Minnesota Twins, our rivals, and a team we really just could not take down this year. Jose Berrios on the mound for them. Sean Manaea on the mound for the Athletics. Right away, the Twins in the bottom of the second have 2 on for Andrew Benintendi to go down the left field line all the way to the wall. That is going to be the first run of the game, and the Twins on top. 1-0. Byron Buxton comes up with the bases loaded. He gets a single up the middle. That's going to score 1. Another run coming around third, and home at the plate is safe. Throw not in time to get Benintendi. Now JD Martinez up again, bases loaded here, still in the bottom of the second. He gets that one to drop in center field, and that's another 2 runs to come home. Paul Blackburn already called upon to come into this game in the bottom of the second, and he is going to get the A's out of it. Nice cover job at first base, but it's 5-0 already. Blackburn still on the mound pitching to Josh Bell down the left field line. That lands fair, and it will go for a ground rule double, so it's 6-0 Twins. They've got the bases loaded here in the bottom of the third, and the Twins' onslaught just keeps on coming. A big hit here out to left center field is going to bring home another couple of runs, making it 8-0 Twins. We finally get into the fourth inning, and Berrios gives up a bomb to Allen, of all people in this A's lineup. A 2-run shot will at least ensure that this is not a shutout, but it is 8-2, and Benintendi comes up in the bottom of the fourth, and he hits one over the wall as well. Andrew Benintendi, a big signing for the Twins, ends up hitting a 2-run jack here to make it 10-2. We go top of the sixth. Mark Canha is in the game, and that is going to go over the left field wall. Home runs aplenty in these games, and that solo shot by Canha is going to inch the A's a little bit closer, but Brandon Workman coming in to try to limit the scoring here, as it is 10-3 here in the top of the ninth. He's trying to close this thing out. Hunter Renfroe is going to swing through. He will be out. And Workman already getting some strikeouts. Here's Austin Allen, the man who hit the home run. He's going to strike out looking on the knuckle curve. He goes down. And now the last chance, Sheldon Noose. He's 1 for 3 on the day, and he is going to hit this one to deep left field. Should be a routine catch out there in left, and it is. And the Minnesota Twins will move to the ALDS. For the second year in a row, they are moving deeper into the playoffs. Andrew Benintendi, player of the game here with a home run and a double. So let's take a look and see how these playoffs go. The Cardinals with a 2-0 lead on the Phillies. The Dodgers 2-0 on the Diamondbacks. The Dodgers end up sweeping the Diamondbacks. We get a 2-2. We get a Game 5, Philly and St. Louis. And the Astros sweep the Indians. And we get a Game 5 between the Twins and the Yankees. So that is definitely something to take a look at here. We're taking a look at the Game 5 between the Cardinals and the Phillies in a little bit of a quick manage type of situation. As this one starts out 0-0, a lot of tough going early on in this one. A lot of good pitching between Flaherty and Aaron Nola. We start to do the simming to make it a little bit quicker. 3-4 now. Philadelphia ends up scoring late in this one to pull out the dub. They win it 4-3. So now we do the same thing between the Twins and the Yankees. Try to see if this one gets close. The Twins actually have a 3-0 lead. Make it 4-0. Then the Yankees with 2 in the bottom of the 6th and 1 in the bottom of the 7th to inch a little bit closer. And we're going to go in and watch some CPU play. Andrew Miller on the mound with the bases loaded. He gives up a hit up the middle. That is going to bring in 2 Minnesota runs. They take a 6-3 lead. Ben Heller comes into the game to relieve Andrew Miller. He's pitched 2 games in the postseason, and he has not done well. Here's Byron Buxton, and he is going to hit this one over to short. On to second and on to first with not a double play. They do get one out there, though. Cody Stashik coming into the game for the Twins. He's facing Gleyber Torres with the bases loaded for the Yankees, and Torres hits this thing into left field with 2 away. Ooh, a little trouble out there for Benintendi trying to handle it. And that's 2 runs for the Yankees. So now 7-5. And they're going to walk Giancarlo Stanton, bringing up Aaron Judge with the bases loaded. And this one is roped into center field. That lands in front of Buxton. That's going to be 2 runs for the Yankees. They tie the ball game at 7. Unbelievable action going on as Ben Heller with 2 outs in the top of the 9th. He gets the fly ball here as the Twins had a chance to take the lead there. Now Ken Giles coming in. He's got to shut down these Yankees in the 9th inning to keep this game going. He's got Yolmer Sanchez at the plate, and deep fly to center is taken care of by Byron Buxton. We move into extra innings with Miguel Iajur on the mound. He has not pitched well in the postseason so far at all, and he faces Benintendi. And you do not want to face Benintendi if you're not playing well, as he hits the solo shot to the very short porch at New Yankee Stadium. And he gives the Twins an 8-7 lead. Now Byron Buxton up, and Buxton slams one! Byron Buxton out to left field. That's a 2-run shot of 377 feet. And Kajust, not a good choice to come into this game. Chad Green now trying to slam the door shut for any more runs, but he can't stop Nick Gordon from hitting a bomb as well. And Nick Gordon, with his only homer of the playoffs thus far, makes it 11-7. So now Giles just has to shut the Yankees down. He gets the game-ending double play, and the Minnesota Twins, in crazy stylistic fashion, actually beat the Yankees in a playoff series. That is absolutely unbelievable to me. Something I'll never expect to see in real life, but we have seen it here in MLB The Show 20. Byron Buxton, player of the game. He hits 2 home runs in this game and a double to get the Minnesota Twins into the ALCS, which they win in 6 games over the Astros. The Phillies sweep the Dodgers, and then the Twins have won the World Series against the Philadelphia Phillies in 6 games. So a divisional rival winning the World Series here. Not really what we wanted to see as we take a look at the retirees this year. Curtis Granderson, Hanley Ramirez, a lot of players I grew up watching now retiring here in 2021. Johnny Cueto is retiring. Let's see what else we can find on this list. Any good little gems here? Clay Buchholz is retiring. You may have seen nobody retiring off of our Tigers. That means we will have to deal with Miguel Cabrera another year, unfortunately. I don't know what's going to end up happening with him. We'll find out in the offseason live stream. Cole Hamels and J.A. Happ also retiring. Greg Holland, Derek Holland retiring as well. John Jay is gone. Matt Joyce, Howie Kendrick. Any other names maybe I don't mention here that you find very important? Let me know in the comments section below. Jordy Mercer, Shelby Miller. Albert Pujols is retiring, of course. Let's see. We have Hector Santiago retiring. Joaquim Soria is retiring. Kurt Suzuki. Anibal Sanchez. Andy Swarzak. Tim Tebow is retiring as well. Adam Wainwright. Jordan Zimmerman is retiring, as we got rid of him last year. Albert Pujols is the only Hall of Fame inductee for 2021. 666 home runs. Does that mean Albert Pujols is the devil? I don't know. You let me know in the comment section below. But we have some decisions to make this offseason, and I hope to see you all at the offseason live stream. We're going to do things a little bit differently this time. We're going to be doing the offseason live stream on Twitch on tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Twitch. If you are not following me on Twitch, it will be in the description below. Please go over there and follow. I look forward to seeing all of you there. I thank you for watching this video. Make sure you drop a like on the video and subscribe if you're new to the channel for the love of franchise content, because that is all we do here, and we could build a winner together. Take care, everybody.
I feel to break somehow.